What's up, my good people? Shadu Tar Fontaine, bringing it to you straight, no chaser. For all of you that view this video, I want you to follow me on IG at Todd Fontaine. Check out my radio show every Saturday between 6 and 8 p.m. Straight No Chaser, the talk show. And you can log on to straightnochaserthetalkshow.com. That's all one word. Every Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. to view my incredible show. I'm gonna make this video real short. A lot of you people, when I say you people, I mean you people, you have what I consider to be the Uncle Larry complex. And I want to break down the Uncle Larry complex. Some years back, there was a cult classic movie that was made called Dancehall Queen. And the main character, right, had a brother named Uncle Larry. Now, Uncle Larry was someone that was a caretaker of some sorts of his sister, the main character, and her daughter. But Uncle Larry used to make sexual advances towards the daughter. And the daughter would be defiant. She would complain to him and tell him, like, please, you're my uncle. Like, get out of here with that. Like, I'm not trying to hear that. And she even told her mother, which is Uncle Larry's sister, about the things that Uncle Larry was insinuating. He never really forced her or tried to get her to do anything, but he would try to insist that she come closer to him or do certain things like that. Well, anyway, the Uncle Larry syndrome applies to black people that attempt to protect something that is harmful in a greater aspect, but benefits them in a smaller aspect. And I say this because I was on my homie Shanoa's page, and I saw a few people trying to protect the image of Dr. Umar. I saw a bunch of people defending him, right? Now, here's my point. Everything that's black does not deserve a defense. Every accusation made against a black person is not coming from a place where they're trying to tear down the black man or they're trying to divide and conquer. No, a lot of these motherfuckers are guilty of the shit that people are accusing them of. They're downright guilty. It's not a thing where the system is out to get, our black leaders. No, a lot of these dudes are leaders in a sense of like the things that they may say, but they do some other underhanded shit. You feel me? They'll say, I'm for the people. I'm here to help our children. I'm here to do this. I'm here to do that. But then on the other hand, they'll talk very disrespectful about women. They'll talk very disrespectful about any group of people that they may not agree with their lifestyle. And they'll say it in a very exciting way. Where it's like it's they get you riled up, and they get other people in a state of dislike for those particular groups of people just because of the way they present their argument. And so when I see people defend people just because they're black, it's like you must have the Uncle Larry syndrome or the Uncle Larry complex, because there must be something in that person's message that may benefit you in some way or benefit your movement in some way, where you're willing to forego all the other negative shit that they do. Like, all that shit doesn't matter. Uncle can touch me or invite himself on me sexually, but it's cool because he gives me a couple of dollars. You feel me? He gives me a couple of dollars. So Dr. Umar can accept donations from thousands of people, have the money, not report or document what he's done with the money, but because he says some things that are very true and very intellectual, that opens up a few people's eyes about the conditions and the state of certain, aspects of life as being a black person growing up in America and abroad. But because he tells these truths, the other shit he does is to be overlooked. When it came to Bill Cosby, because he created Fat Albert, because he was the first man to have a television series, as a black leading man have a television series, because he created a different world in the Cosby Show, all these different shows that were showing the black family in a different light than what was previously shown. Because he did all that, it's fine if he was drugging women. It's fine if he was repeatedly cheating on his wife. Y'all will say, you people will say, well, let that be in-house. Let them handle that. And the funny shit is, everything is to be in-house, and everybody's supposed to let them handle their business until you find out a pastor touches a little child. When you find out a priest touched a little child. When you find out a school teacher touched a little child. A daycare worker touched a little child. Now, you don't want them to handle that in-house. You don't want them to keep that information, amongst themselves, because by and large, the daycare worker actually made sure that the kid was well fed, actually made sure that the kid was, relatively safe from outside harm, right? But, when it came down to them touching the child, you never talk about, look at all the good that the daycare center does for the children. Look at all the good. Look at all the nice things. If something was happening where people were embezzling money from your company and your pension was fucked up, you don't want them to handle that in-house. You want blood. See, people are selective. You feel me? As long as you benefit from that person or a part of what that person does, all the other fucked up things that they do, it's okay. No matter who it hurts. As long as it doesn't hurt you. Okay? That's the Uncle Larry complex, Uncle Larry syndrome, however you want to put it. But I'm going to further make another live video on Facebook so I can interact with people. But I'm going to put this one on YouTube so y'all can share this, share your thoughts, whatever the case may be. I'm open to criticism because I have faults. And I don't expect people to support me if I'm doing great things over here, but doing fuckboy shit over here. So this is Todd Fontaine, Straight No Chaser. I'm out.